Hi everyone. Today we will discuss about the next concept in materials management module, that is inventory control. So what do you mean by inventory? First we need to understand the term inventory. Inventory means stock. Okay, we should have an effective control over the stock. Very simple meaning. Let us will see the exact meaning of the inventory. The meaning of inventory is a stock of goods or list of goods. The word inventory is understood differently by various authors. In accounting language, it means only the stock of goods in the manufacturing concern, but in most of the cases, it may include raw materials, work in process, and stores. To understand the exact meaning of the word inventory, uh, we can include both the things, that is stock of raw materials as well as stock of finished goods. Okay, let us will go for the next concept, objectives of inventory control. The first one is to provide continuous flow of required materials, parts and components for efficient and uninterrupted flow of production. See, we already know that first concept, that is materials management. When you are able to handle the materials, that is raw materials in the organization, then automatically it is implemented that you are followed by inventory control. If you are having an effective control over the inventory, then definitely the production will not get disturbed or uninterrupted. So for efficient uninterrupted flow of production, the continuous supply of raw materials is very important. Okay, and if you are applying the term inventory to the finished goods for continuous supply of finished goods to the customers, we should have an effective control over the finished goods also. Okay, now coming to the second objective, to minimize investment in inventories, keeping in view operating requirements. So see, this is a common sense that if you are not having a control over the stock of the raw materials, sudden exhausting of raw materials will definitely leads to a high cost, because when you are depending on the one or two raw material supplier, then if any some other causes, in any one of the cases, the raw material supplier will stop to supply the raw materials. At that time you need to be go for some other arrangements. So you should be ready to invest more at that time. So in order to avoid all those unnecessary circumstances, you should have an effective control over the inventory. And third objective is to provide efficient store of materials, so that inventories are protected from losses by fire and threat, and handling time and cost are kept at minimum. That means see, wherever you stored the raw materials or finished goods in a warehouse or godown, um, it means that you are having an control over the inventory. So to provide an efficient store of materials, so that inventories are protected from losses by fire and threat. Okay, the next fourth objective, to keep surplus and obsolete items to minimum. So we should have an excess of raw materials, and according to the demand, we should have an excess of finished goods. To protect the inventory against deterioration, obsolescence and unauthorized use. So you should have an effective control over the inventory, so that this inventory control is very helpful for uh, to protect the stock against deterioration. Deterioration means destroy, obsolescence and unauthorized use, because it is under the custody of authority. And sixth objective is to ensure that finished goods are available for delivery to customers just to fulfill the orders. Definitely, I already told that the finished goods control will definitely helpful to the timely supply of finished goods to the customers, so that you can fulfill their requirements. Okay.